Watch it out.
Amen.
And I want to say too, the transplant team tells us from time to time to have benefits, to raise money for hospital bills, gas for your van back and forth to Atlanta, van payments, whatever we need. So we was putting together a fundraiser, and we needed an auctioneer. And she had called around and finally got a hold of this guy. He's from Chatsworth. His name's Dick Smith. He said, I'll do it. And they got to talking a little bit, and she was telling Nick how much Megan likes horses. He said, well, funny you should say that. He said, I train people to ride horses. He said, bring her over, and we'll let her ride. Come to find out, this man is in a wheelchair. He's had a farming accident, and he teaches from the wheelchair. And everything that he tells Megan to do, she does perfectly. And that's just a bond. They have really, really bonded. And we love him to death. And you know,
And she
that's
rides
not
like
my
a
thing.
man. She rides on her fourth lesson. She took the reins by herself. So. And these magazines that she's going to give you now is, she was on the cover of Hamilton Health magazine, and she's also been the poster child for American Heart Association. You may have seen her picture up on the billboards a couple of years ago.
And one of the things, once a year, we go down to the Carmike Theater in Dalton, and we collect money for T.C. Thompson's Children's Hospital. Because one of the reasons, kids just, there's something about kids. I love kids. And I try to do everything I can. And there's no way we can thank T.C. Thompson's for what they've done for us. So once a year when they collect, we go down as a family and we take up a collection for them. And I'm telling you, it really touches my heart when I'm standing there with a collection jug and I look over and Megan herself has a collection jug and she's collecting money for T.C. Thompson's.
But we want to thank y'all for having us, and I just want to thank the Lord because I've always worked. And I've never worked a day since Megan's got sick. And I said to Gene, I said, how are we going to do this? He said, I ain't worried about it. And we've seen the day that it's come the last day for us to pay our power bill. And somewhere, somehow, God's made it happen. So we just thank God for taking care of us and our family. And we thank you for having us. And I'm sorry we took so long. I warned them that she had a long testimony.
And we actually cut it short. I mean, there's a lot of miracles that God's done, and He does every day. When she wakes up, that's a miracle.
Yeah.
So thank y'all, and we hope the Lord blesses you like He's blessed us. Tab, bring her here for a minute.
Let me check.
Gene, leave it run. Gene, leave it run.
Okay.
After our church, our youth, appreciate your testimony. They the ones you have this.
What do you tell? Or?
You're welcome.
Daddy's got flowers.
She loves
I learned to go get the parents a hand too.